I want to tell you something that I've never said this clearly in a video before. For years, for almost 30 years, the success of my marriage was on me. The health of my household was on me. The finances, the fixing broken things, the fixing things in my relationship was on me. The managing of everyone else's emotional experience was on me. Not because anyone asked me to take it on, but because I was the one who cared enough and I was the one who was capable. And so, those two things, caring and being capable, quietly became my life sentence. I see this every week with the women I coach. The women whose household runs because she managed every single moving part. The women who absorb everyone else's discomfort so the people she loves does not have to feel bad. The woman who fixes the consequences of other people's choices before they can land because she cannot watch someone she loves struggle when she could have prevented it or helped them through it. She's not doing this because she's a pushover or controlling. She's doing this because she is capable, because she cares, because it works when she does it. And somewhere along the way, those things became the reasons everything became hers and on her shoulder. This is what I call carrying the mental and emotional load that belongs to others. And it is one of the most invisible and most exhausting patterns I see with high achieving women. Here's what makes this pattern very, very hard to see and took me a while to see it. It does not feel like overfunctioning from the inside. It feels like love. It feels like responsibility. It feels like caring for people. It feels like if I do not do it, something will fall apart. Someone will suffer, and I could have prevented it. So she carries the shame someone else should be sitting with and processing. She clears the path someone else should have been learning to navigate from. She calls it being supportive. Her body calls it exhaustion and debilitating. Here's the distinction that changed everything for me. Caring about someone is not the same as carrying their emotional weight. You can love someone fully, completely, with all your heart and still return what belongs to them. Their shame is theirs to process. Their consequences are theirs to feel and figure it out. The obstacles are there to overcome and grow from, not because you do not care, but because caring is it for them is not actually helping them and it's quietly destroying you. Here's what this costs you specifically. It costs you your capacity. Every ounce of mental, emotional energy that you spend managing someone else's emotions and experience is energy your business and your dreams never get. It costs you your clarity. When you're holding everyone else's emotional world together, you do not have the bandwidth to think clearly about your own goals, your own strategy, and your next move. It costs you your income and your fulfillment of life because a woman running on empty does not have time and energy to make bold decisions, does not have time and energy to charge her worth, does not show up with the authority her work deserves. And here's the part that landed the hardest for me personally. I was carrying all of this while still trying to heal my body from cancer, while building a business to support my cancer journey, while coaching other women through their patterns. My competency became my burden. My care had become my assignment. My capacity had become everyone else's safety net. And the safety net did not get to rest. Here's what's changed when I started putting things down. Not abandoning people, not stopping caring, and not stopping being compassionate. Just returning what was never mine to hold. Giving them their energy and the consequences of their work back, and giving me back my energy. Not all at once, but slowly and deliberately. My business clarity came back. My decisions that used to feel impossible became obvious. My capacity for the first time in years had somewhere to go that was actually for me and my body, my health, and my dreams. And here is what I want you to hear. Your competency is not a contract. Just because you can does not mean that you should. Just because you care does not mean you have to carry. Just because nobody else will does not mean that the answer is you. The people around you will become more capable of holding their own weight than you have been allowing them to be. And every time you carry it for them, you rob them of the chance to figure it out and find out how they're going to create the solution for their issues. And when I stepped back and watched their genius, their ingenuity, their creativity stepped up when they had to solve it for themselves. So here's the question that I want to leave you with today. What are you carrying right now that was never yours to pick up? In your home or in your relationships and in your business, what are you carrying that is not yours? Where has your care become your burden? Where has your loving become your exhaustion? Where has your capacity become the reason everything lands on you? If that question landed, take my quiz. What's really driving your overworking? It's 3 minutes and will show you exactly where this pattern is showing up for you and what it's costing you in your energy, in your capacity, and in your income. The link is in my description. My name is Ruth Duren. I'm a certified life coach, MBA, master coach trained, and life coach for immigrant businesswomen. I help them create the life and the income and the dreams that they want without that necessary exhaustion that comes from doing things that are not theirs to do. If you love my support, I'd love to support you. I'll see you in the next video. Have a blessed day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.